Hey everyone, welcome to Technically You, where we make complex tech easy to understand and try to make it a little fun. Today we're tackling a must have technology in networking: Hot Standby Router Protocol, HSRP. Okay, this applies to you, Cisco shops.
If you've ever been hit with a network outage at the worst possible time, you're going to want to hear this. HSRP is like a safety net for your network. Think of it as a spare tire for your router, but way smarter, and it don't have to pull over on the side of the road. Yeah.
Right. Whether you're running a small business, a large enterprise, or an e commerce site, downtime can mean lost revenue, lost productivity, and a lot of angry customers. But HSRP can help prevent that.
So in today's episode, we're diving deep into what HSRP is and how it works, how to implement HSRP the right way, why it's a must-have for business continuity, and the pros, cons, and best practices. Buckle up because by the end of this episode, you'll have a fail-proof network plan.
All right, let's get down to business. What exactly is HSRP? HSRP, or Hot Standby Router Protocol, is a Cisco proprietary protocol designed to eliminate single points of failure in networking. It ensures that if your main router fails, another router seamlessly takes over without disrupting users.
Think of it like this. Imagine you're in a relay race and your teammate suddenly trips and falls. HSRP is like having another runner already next to them, ready to grab the baton and keep running without missing a beat.
That's a perfect analogy. Instead of your network crashing and burning, HSRP allows for automatic failover. No manual intervention needed.
Okay, let's break down how HSRP actually works in a simple, step-by-step format. First, there's the HSRP group formation, where multiple routers form an HSRP group and share a virtual IP address. One router becomes the active router, the one handling all the traffic. Another becomes the standby router, the one waiting in case something goes wrong. Any additional routers in the group act as listening routers, ready to jump in if needed. Now, let's touch on the active router responsibilities. The active router is responsible for forwarding packets to the network. It sends periodic hello messages to let the other routers know it's still active. Next, there is the failover process. If the active router stops responding, the standby router takes over. It assumes the virtual IP address and starts forwarding traffic automatically. Users and devices never notice the switch, no manual changes or human intervention required. Finally, there is the recovery process. This happens when the failed router comes back online. It can either reclaim its role or remain in standby mode.
Wow, that was a lot. Do you need a break?
No, I just love talking technology. I'm good.
Okay, I'll close that. With our users, never even notice a router has failed because there are no reboots, no network reconfigurations, just smooth sailing.
Now let's be real. Network failures happen. The question is, how prepared are you? Here's why businesses need HSRP. No more downtime. HSRP keeps services running smoothly even if a router fails. Instant failover. Traffic switches to the backup router automatically. Johnny could be at lunch and back at the office. HSRP is working its magic. Seamless user experience. Employees and customers won't notice a thing. Disaster recovery plan. HSRP can be a key part of a solid business continuity strategy.
That last one is huge. If your business relies on the internet, and let's be honest, everyone does, HSRP is non-negotiable.
All right, let's get technical for a second. If you're thinking of setting up HSRP, here's what you need to do. Step 1, choose your HSRP group. Identify at least 2 routers that will form your redundancy pair. Assign them to the same HSRP group. Step 2, configure virtual IP address. Set a virtual IP address for the HSRP group. This is the IP your devices will use as the default gateway. Step 3, assign router priorities. The router with the highest priority becomes the active router. If a router fails, the next highest priority router takes over. Step 4, enable HSRP preemption. Allows a recovered router to reclaim its role as the active router when it comes back online. Step 5, tune the timers. Adjust hello and hold timers for faster failover times. Default is 3 seconds, hello, 10 seconds, hold. But you can make it even faster.
Once you've done this, your network is officially protected against router failures. Congrats.
Cool. Now, while HSRP is amazing, it's not perfect. Here are some things to keep in mind. Cisco exclusive HSRP is a Cisco-only protocol. If you're using non-Cisco equipment, you'll need FHRP or GLBP. Standby router is idle. The standby router is not in an active state, so there isn't any load balancing. The backup router just waits, which isn't the most efficient use of resources, configuration, complexity. If misconfigured, it can cause issues like split brain scenarios.
So, what's the future of redundancy and failover in networking? Where there's SDWN and AI-powered automation, combining these two services is improving network resilience. Multi-crewed networking is also enabling cross-platform failover, and other types of self-healing networks powered by AI could make manual failover a thing of the past.
So, should you use HSRP? If you want zero downtime, yes. If you need business continuity, yes. If you're using Cisco gear, yes.
That's right. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to keep learning how to bulletproof or secure your network, hit that subscribe button and stay connected with us.
Until next time, keep your network strong, secure, and stay curious.